Well, hello folks, this is Old Truck Adventures again. This here is my dad's 79 F350. Got a camper special badge on it. Bought it new. Sorry I haven't had any videos over summer, just when you sign some government papers and become American soldier, things happen. So, basic was fun. Anyways, my dad bought this new. It don't look good now because, you know, time. The front end here got messed up from somebody hitting somebody when my dad had a friend haul hay. So, yeah. This was bought brand new in like 1980 on a Ford dealership. It was like highly reduced because here it has the big block for 60 in it, which is, anyways, yeah, the big block for 60. There's some other issues. But besides the fact, um, he had this for a while. It was his nice truck, just a custom base model. But yeah, use it around the farm, go to cattle shows and whatnot. And then the dude hit the other dude, wrecked it. So I bought it back from an insurance company, and it was just used as a farm truck. As you can see, this door is a replacement door. It was green off another truck for some reason. But this truck's supposed to be blue. It's not blue. That's blue. It's not blue at all because, I don't know, it's been sitting outside forever since, I don't know, the engine got wore out and he parked it. And then it locked up for some reason. So, yeah. This is your interior. Got the vinyl seat, vinyl floor, wood grain over there. Got all that. Your rear sliding window, missing parts. Oh, I'm not getting in here because of that. Anyways, it's got the nice 3-speed automatic. It's got air conditioning. So, yeah, it's a pretty nice truck. The rockers are in great shape. There's like no rust holes like normal. It's got the hole in the floor, but that's to be expected. Everything's majorly in great shape. The bed has minor cosmetic issues. You know, there's just ramps my dad put on because he wants to, I guess. Um, ouch. But yeah, it was a good work truck for a time, and then parked. My plans with this thing are to restore this, bring it back to life. You know, and it is an F350 with a camper special package. I have no clue whether it was Super Camp Special or just Camper Special, because I know the F250s came with the Camper Special badge. I guess that was optional, but you didn't get the tire door, which I'll show in a minute here. Which, all the goodies. It's just like the yellow Ford I plan on keeping. Here's your tire door. All glorious here. Here's where your tire actually goes. So, yeah. Here's your rest. It's like not necessarily the best, but it's mostly pretty good. Truck's not terribly straight. Um, it's been used. It's a farm truck. Floor again is not in terribly shape. Ooh, yikes! There's the frame. Yeah, it needs new bed floor. You can't buy beds for these because they don't make them. They make the bed floors for the normal 8-foot beds and the fronts and the tailgates, but they do not make this design nor with the toolbox. If you have the toolbox, it'll make that for some reason. So unless you convert a short bed and a long bed, put them together, you could probably make this. But this part would be the hard part. Um, so yeah, there's the other projects at some time. That's stick. That's an automatic. That's cool. But Oh, freak. Anyways, it was a cool truck. My plans are to restore it. Engine, like I said, is froze because it sat for too long. I filled it full of diesel, try to help that. I hopefully going to mess with it this winter, which in between college and all that, that would be work really nice. I mean, yes, it does have a little bit of rust. That's still in the rust hole. As you can see, there's nothing along here, which is usually, it usually rusts out in here, but it hasn't. And it's still shiny for some reason. Over in there is the leaf spring hanger. Those like to rot out on you. So with the yellow truck, I just put a 1980 leaf spring hanger on there because why not? It seems a little better. The project has come along quite well. So, they don't make the hangers, so that's a problem. But yeah, here's your rear. You know, got the bumper. This one's actually meant for air or something, is what I've been told, because it has the air chuck. So it supposedly holds air, or it did at one point. So this would be quite a fun truck to get up and going again. Yeah. Hopefully in this video, I can, after editing and crap, I can possibly get the yellow truck frame in there, but yeah. So, seeing you guys later. So folks, like I was saying, this is the yellow truck, or the frame of it. You know, we've been working on things, getting parts, and stuff worked on, including this. You don't see this very often. The frame was rotted because if, well, did he place those? He placed them somewhere. There's like this plate. This plate is right there. That was the frame. As you can see, it is thin. I don't know if that zoom in or not. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. It was thin. So, and then, oh, here's one of the hangers. Oh, there was a hole around here somewhere. Anyways, it's really screwed up in there. But I was like, that's not gonna hold a camper off the rough roads up to Alaska, is it? I don't think so. Yes, it's not. There's one cross member we cut out because it was kind of bad. This one where the tank went is also kind of bad because, I don't know. It's called time. The guy I have doing this is Joe Lyer. He's a really good steel fabricator. He made solid trucks, solid beds for solid trucks. This is steel welding work. He did a really nice job. That should hold a camper. You know, same on this side. So, these are, if you're wondering what I used, these are off. They're brand new they're like 1980 and up. They have 150, 250, and 250. They're thick. I think they're thicker than old ones. It had to be retrofitted because holes were like here, I think, or slightly in this area, and then also came up to about here. So he had to cut it to make it fit. And then also, yes, we have the other issue. We have the gap. I'm just gonna throw some washers in there, call it a day. I really don't care, because they need to make these things. They do not make these. I looked everywhere. Well, there's a partial one that they make for a Bronco, but you know, they need to make the entire thing. They don't, for some reason. So I got the new leaf springs, shock with rear. There's the custom homemade bumper. It's really nice. There's the old pieces, whatever. And then since this piece went right here, it was like thin. I don't know if you can see that. Very good. There's a lot of rust in here, and it's pushing out on, not much on this side, but the steel is like up here. There's like up here, and then yeah, I'm saving this piece because it's usable-ish, but yeah, the steel here has been pushed in by rust. I'm not too terribly worried. The bumper is pretty much a plate of steel for it. This is more quality steel been installed. So yeah, it looks quite nice. It's not going to be all factory original, but oh well. And I don't know what these numbers are. You can decipher this, see what type of differentials in this. Please do. Yeah. Anyways, this is quite the project. It's getting closer to being done. Either he's going to fix this, or I'm not fully certain. I mean, this is where your, what is it? It's around here somewhere. Anyways, this is where your tire thing bolts to. Well, you have a triangle piece goes here, and this is where your tire door is. So that's where your tire rests on. So you have your panel that goes right here, and then your tire goes here. That's one of the deals the main bracket rests on. I guess that's in there as well, but yeah, it goes there somewhere. Yeah, this is your piece. It's nice. It's been pushed out by the rust, but it's fine. We're reusing that. It needs new cam mounts. I haven't been able to find coil springs to this yet. I've looked on LMC, that's about it. But they make the F250, F150, F100. But I ordered, I'm thinking they're all the same. They're not all the same. It's an F350 with the heavy towing package. I did not know why I ordered them. Anyways, the ones from LMC, yeah, they don't work. They're too small. They'll probably work, but I can't tow as much. But I'm going to see how well these look after sandblast them. I don't know. These are probably fine. They're originals. But I'll be replacing brakes, everything else. Possibly rebuilding that or getting a new one. I don't know. And then replumbing this thing with everything. Everything is getting replaced. Like this, you can see the lines are corroded. A little corroded all the way through there. But I'm pretty much going to have a brand new truck when I get done. So, like I was saying, oh yeah, here's the plates I was telling you about. One of the plates, now it's tweaked. That's all because the rush is pushing it in. These things went like in here, you know, factory, but yeah. That's alright. So, there's all the old parts. I got a list of new goodies. Other oddballs, some shocks for the front, and some, yeah, here we go. Coil springs, they're too small. So, but yeah, like I said, I intend on doing the full Alaska adventure in this thing. It'll be fun. I may use a crap ton of fuel, but you know, I don't care. I want adventure, and this is what this brings to. Some people want a new pickup. I could buy a new pickup with what I am spending on this, but you know, I'd rather take the adventure with the old truck. It'd be fun. So, if all goes well, I won't be spending too terribly much on fuel, but as is now, I'm going to be budgeting about 6,000 to 7,000 for fuel for a month. Hopefully, I don't use that much, but I'm going to actually pack extra because why not? Have some fun. Hopefully, I haven't worked this out yet, but hopefully I can get Backyard Alaska and come out if I go up there, and which I plan on going up there. We can have fun with this truck and some of his high boys. That'd be kind of cool. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's been fun. I will be seeing you guys later. And there's the old Chevy. She's running strong. So, this is Old Truck Adventures, and have a good evening.